I am here. Uh, Too hot to work outside, so we're working inside, working on our new line of jewelry. Um, Getting that done. Uh, just working away at this because it's nice and cool inside rather than outside. It's like 100 degrees outside today. It's just too hot to do anything. So, yeah, I figured I would just work on this for a while. Making a necklace, like an Indian beaded necklace. That's kind of what I'm doing. Uh, Something fun. As you're jumping on, make sure you guys are saying hi. Let me know you guys are here. Uh, it's always nice to see when everybody's in here and saying hi. Yeah, just tedious work here. Picking up little beads, putting them on this. But it's fun. Made my bracelet earlier. Um, Kind of like my prototype there that I did. Now I've got to actually make a whole piece. This one's actually going to be a necklace, and it's going to have the tassels on it like my bracelet, but then we'll come later on once I get the whole necklace done. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. Just see, I made this one, and it's got little tassels on it. So this will have the same thing. It's kind of cool. So yeah, as you guys are jumping in, say hi. Let me know you guys are here. It is just way too hot outside. Way too hot. And I don't have air conditioning in the shop right now because I brought it inside. Because the central air went out. So, yep. This is what we are working on. Worst part is getting the beads in there, getting them to lay right. That's the part that I struggle with. They don't always like to go in there. There, that one finally popped in. There we go. Hi, Mart. How are you? Haven't seen you for a while. It's too hot to whittle out, or to carve outside, so I'm inside. I'm making my Indian jewelry bracelet. Or this one's going to be a necklace, but I'm making Indian jewelry. Just because it's cooler in here, and it's something I can do. And I need to get busy on my jewelry line. I really do. I kind of put it on the back burner and been doing so much of my woodworking. But I need to get jewelry made because it's selling fast and I don't have much inventory left. Gotta get some stuff made. And I figured this stuff will probably sell pretty good. At least I hope so. So I figure on the days it's too hot to be out there, I'll just come inside. I'll make my jewelry. Tedious work, but it's fun. What have you been up to, Mark? Have you made anything cool lately? I haven't even been on YouTube to even see what everybody's making. It's been a busy week. It really has been. But it's getting there. But yep, just figured we'd make some jewelry for the night because that woodworking, it's hot out there. That, and I don't always show you guys all the other stuff that I do. I do so many other things other than just woodworking. I figured why not show you guys some of the other stuff I do. And that bead is running away from me and not wanting to be on my needle. It happens. Yeah. Oh, it does sometimes. It does. It really does. But in a way, I kind of find it fun too because it's makes my brain work. Like, makes me have to use my brain quite a bit. But always have to keep feeling, making sure that it's straight and even. Because I do so much more than just woodworking, but I do a lot of the woodworking, and then when I get bored with the woodworking, I come back and I work on my jewelry. And this is the first time in almost a year that I've made a new line of jewelry. But I figured it was about time, because like all my other stuff sold out pretty much. You guys know I got it in the shop down in town 30 miles south of us. I got my jewelry down there, and it's selling so fast, and I've got to get some pieces made so that people have stuff to buy. And I thought, why not make like the Indian stuff with the beads on it? And I love the tassels, so yeah, everything is gonna have tassels on it now, just because I can. It's my new obsession. I think if I could figure out how to put tassels on a wood carving, I probably would. And I could probably figure that part out too. We do have some cool pieces I want to start, and I will be starting my chainsaw carving too soon. After the first of the month, hopefully I get to start my chainsaw carving, which I'm so stoked for. I don't know what I will make, but I will make something. I will make a few cuts in wood. But I'm stoked to start the wood carving, or the chainsaw carving. That's going to be a lot of fun. And it's probably going to be pretty comical when I first start. I'm not going to lie. But that's the fun of learning it, right? Ah. But yeah, I thought I'd get on here because I don't get to chat much with anybody, because I only come on every once in a while. But I thought it's a good night to do it. We just got back from our Back the Blue night with our local sheriff's department. They put on a night where you go down there and you support them. They have a nice cook-off. We took the wreckers down there. They wrecked a car. Well, the fire department tore the car apart, and we had to put it back together and haul it off. Really kind of awesome that the sheriff's department includes our wreckers in the Back the Blue. They really appreciate our tow truck drivers, which is really cool. Really, really cool. Our tow truck drivers do a lot for our law enforcement agencies around here. I gotta get my string to move here, because I'm getting to the part where it's gonna start being weird. But I can't get it to move. There we go. Didn't want my tail in there. I know a lot of guys are on there right now with Bear, which is fine. Hopefully they'll jump on afterwards. Hopefully. We got 10 people watching. If you guys are in here, say hi. Don't be afraid. Say hi. I'll say hi back. I just lost all my beads. There they are. Like, I get down here, I have 2 beads. I'm like, something's not right. Didn't grab them all. That's what I didn't do. There we go. Got them to pop. Worst part's trying to get it to do what I want it to do there. Sometimes it just doesn't want to do it. But yeah, if you are on here, definitely say hi. Let me know you're here. I love that. I would. So yeah, I'm debating on this one, how to make my tassels. I think I'm going to make them, they're going to come to a V like this. And I think it's all going to be black, and then there's going to be a turquoise V into it, I think. That's kind of what I'm imagining for this piece. I don't know. We'll see once I get going if That's the way my brain wants to work for it. I hope so. I have so many of my beads that are stuck together. I'm not sure why. I think it's like the humidity or something, because they're sticking together bad. They don't want to go on my needle very well either. Yeah, I'm gonna get this whole thing. So it has to be this long. So I'm gonna have to like do something different. Like pull it more, because it's gotta be that long. Like it's gotta be the length of this whole thing. So it'll be this plus some. So I still have a long ways to go. But I will get there. I will. Let's pick up this lone bead. We have 6 people in here. Wow. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Make sure you're hitting the thumbs up. Them thumbs up are amazingly, and they help a lot. I had a wonky piece there. Oop. I have too much stuff in my way here. Keep snagging things with my thread. Huh? What was that, babe? Oh, my husband said something. I just didn't understand what he said. Oops, lost another bead there. Don't always get all of them down there at one time. Yes, please hit that thumbs up, guys. That shows support for me. That helps me know that you guys are here. You like what you see. I know it's not much tonight. Usually it's my carving, but tonight's just too hot. So we're gonna do this for the night. Ah! My stuff just is not staying on my needle for some reason tonight. Keeps wanting to fall off of there. Not grabbing onto it very well. Hi, Black Widow. How are you? Yeah, it's too hot to be outside doing woodworking, so I started my new jewelry line today, and I figured since I'm sitting around making it, I'd come on and just talk with guys, and makes this pass a little bit faster, and gives me something to do while I do this, because it does get tedious, but it's fun. Kind of hoping this stuff will sell really well. I haven't done I haven't done new jewelry line in over a year. It's time to, because not only do I do the woodworking, but I do make jewelry and love doing it. And I do it. This is what I do on my other time when I'm not doing my woodworking. But yeah, so it's just going to be it's. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's going to be kind of like this. It's going to be a necklace, but it'll be black with turquoise. And it'll have little tassels on it, which I'm stoked. I love the tassel part. I learned how to do that, and I'm like, oh ho ho. It is. It's very tedious, but it's very, very fun too. I kind of like it. Eventually I will do bigger pieces, like the big, nice, thick pieces, but for now I'm going to stay small. Because I don't want to burn myself out on it right away. Worst part is getting the beads to pop through there. And make sure you're going on the right side of the other threads. Because I did that earlier. Good. I'm glad you guys can see what it is. Because I don't have my normal camera set up. It's out in the garage, or in the shop. And I was like, well, I got my little setup in here. I could do it with that. Just don't know how well everybody can see with it, because it is different. It only goes in one spot. But it's my setup that I originally started with, and then as I started going and doing more and more videos, I changed up and got different setups. So this is my very first setup I had, and it's pretty basic. Just a stand that holds my phone. That's all it is. So it doesn't always give the best views. I've lucked out so far. I have not gotten a knot in my thread. Now I've got the hiccups, y'all. What in the world? It's doing good. I didn't have hiccups. Now I got the hiccups again. And I have to stop and take my pulse, because it does not work to do this with the hiccups, because you hiccup and bounce, and then you lose the beads that you're on, and yeah, it just doesn't work so well. I'll have to stop and take my pulse, get rid of them hiccups. Hold on, guys. Got to get rid of these hiccups. Okay, we're good. I think they are gone. And the quickest way to get rid of hiccups. Don't know if any of you guys need that. I'm an encyclopedia of weird information, y'all. That's just the way I always have been. I know the silliest things. So what have you guys been up to? What have you guys been making? I need to get caught up on my watching on YouTube. I haven't had much time to watch YouTube lately. I need to get watching it and see what everybody's doing and making, and I see my normal people. Like, I see Bear, I see Woodchucker every once in a while, and Bear once in a while. But yeah, I need to catch up on everybody else. Oh, that bead is not gonna work. That one will. I'd be kind of curious to see how well these sell. I think they'll go pretty good. I hope so, anyway. Anything fun and interesting happen with anybody this week? I have not had nothing really interesting happen. I need a drink. My mouth is getting dry. Oh yeah, I love her books. Hi, Bear. Look, I'm playing with jewelry tonight. It is way too hot outside to even think about carving. And we had to take the air conditioner out of my shop, put it in the house because the central AC went out. So we put my window unit in the house, try to keep a little bit cooler. Like today was 100 degrees. We had to kind of stay cool today. So that's been a blessing, but it sucks because I can't go in the shop because it's hot. Hot, hot, hot. So I've been down in the basement in my little craft room here that I have, and we've been working on my new jewelry line. See how this sells in the shop. Hopefully it's good. This is the first one I did today. Just a little bracelet that I did that has little tassels on it, and so this is going to have tassels on it too. Probably every piece I now make is going to have tassels. I was telling him I think if I could figure out how to put tassels on my woodworking, I probably would. I don't know. Kind of something about the tassels. Just liking them. Liking them a lot. I like them books, though, that Amy Jo makes. They're so cool. You know, we got a little bit of a sprinkle, and I was hoping it was going to be enough to cool it off. And all it did was just make it humid. It was not enough. It was literally just a sprinkle, which was okay because we were at Back the Blue, which is put on by our local sheriff's department. It's like you go down and you support the local sheriff's department. You get to hang out with them and have they make a they barbecue. They have hamburgers and hot dogs for you and stuff, and then they give away prizes and they include our tow truck drivers. So my husband and son are tow truck drivers, so we got to take tow trucks down there, and we got to sit down there and show off the. Hello, June. Yes, I love this stuff. I love doing it. And it's something different. Like around here, you don't see very many people who do this, like make jewelry like this. So it's kind of unique around here. But we live in Podunkville too, so. Remember, guys, if you guys have not yet, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the thumbs up button. Show me some support. That helps a whole lot too. We're trying to get to the point where we can do memberships, get people to be my members, then do giveaways and everything else. And I thought I'd show you guys I don't just do the woodworking. I do all kinds of stuff. I am doing good. I've been wanting to do this line of jewelry for a while. Been thinking about it, and I just like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm just going to jump in. I'm going to start this line of jewelry and just get it going. So this one that I'm working on is going to be a necklace. I'm going to make quite a few of the bracelets. I really like doing the bracelets. The necklace takes a lot longer because there's a lot more to go to it, but that's okay. I don't mind. It's kind of relaxing. Tedious, but relaxing. I don't know how that like works so well together, but it does. So yeah. I don't know. I thought, why not just show you guys something different? You know, my woodworking buddies are like, what in the world are you doing, woman? That is not wood. And it's not. This is what happens when it gets too damn hot outside. Because it is for sure that. It's still got to be like in the 90s out there. It is just blistering hot. I don't think it'll ever cool down. But yep. Oops. And I do throw my beads everywhere. I end up with them all over the place. They just jump. Magical beads. They jump around. Crisscross beads. You guys remember crisscross from like way back in the 90s? Crisscross will make you jump, jump. I know. That shows my age, but I don't care. I always liked that song. I thought it was kind of funny. And the fact that they wore their pants on backwards was weird. Oh. Yeah. It's winter there, huh? Wow. Yeah, it's full on summertime here. And it's weird because we usually don't have this hot of weather yet. But this year we have. Um, did get a nice little scare last night. My mom, she lives in North Dakota, and which is where I grew up. And last night I was scrolling through Facebook, and I see that the town that my mom lives in had a tornado. And I start reading, and it says it's on the north side of town, which I know that's where my mom lives. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I had to message my mom and see if she was okay. I know, people, don't tell me I should have called her, because she doesn't answer her phone when it rings. She is the world's worst. If you message her, she will answer you almost immediately. You call her, and it will be days before you hear from her. I don't know what it is. So I messaged her, and I asked her, "Are you okay, Mom? I heard that there's a tornado there." She said the tornado dropped down a few blocks away from her, but she was fine. There was no damage to her house, and there was actually 3 tornadoes, not just one. There was 3 of them. There was the one right up by her house. There's one just east of her house, and then there's one just south of her house. The east and west, or the east and south ones were about a mile away from her house. So them ones weren't bad, but then I realized that her best friend, who I really adore, is south of her house. So then I had to ask about her friend. They're all doing good. Thank goodness. But this is the second time this year they have had tornadoes in North Dakota, which is just unheard of. I don't know. It's just weird. Kind of an odd thing. We have tornadoes here all the time. I live in Tornado Alley. We're supposed to. Oh, well, I don't know how I just did that, y'all. Oh, never mind. I'm like, somehow I went under the leg and around it, and my... Yeah. I kind of like the twisters. I like going and chasing them. I think it's fun. Probably not the smartest thing to do when your name's Dorothy and you have a dog named Toto. Not smart to go chase tornadoes, but I do it anyway. Just because, well, I can. But we haven't had any this year, so it's been pretty quiet here, which is really strange. Usually we've already had a couple of them that, get pretty close, but not this year. Had a couple good storms. We had a really nice storm last night. The lightning show was amazing. I loved the lightning storm. Jeepers, this is going pretty darn quick. It's getting there. Can't wait to add the tassels. Now I'm debating on, with the tassels on this, how many I should do, how wide I should make it to do the tassels. I'm thinking pretty darn wide, and then make it come down. I'm not sure yet how many I'm doing. Debating, like 20 or 40 tassels, or I don't know. It would be kind of cool to see what I come up with. And we'll have to put it on Vanna. So I do have a mannequin I call Vanna. When I do my jewelry, like I used to do live jewelry sales on Facebook. And Vanna, she's my little mannequin. She would always model my jewelry for me. She'd get dressed for the night. That is Tinker. She is talking to y'all. She's a blue heeler. She likes to bark. I don't know why. She always thinks she has to say hi. Amazingly enough, she has not broke through the door, because usually she breaks through that door right there. And Toto, if you guys hear the whining, that is Toto. He's whining because Mom's in the room, and he is not. But they like to get into stuff in here, so they're not allowed in here. They like to get into everything. Toto Amadeus. Stop it. Yes, his middle name is Amadeus. Hi, Dylan. Hi, Opak. Hi, Caleb. Yeah, we're making jewelry tonight. It's too hot to be outside doing wood. it's just, it's, it's still like in the 90s here. I am not doing that. I don't have air conditioning out there now, right now. So, yeah, we're inside where there is air conditioning, and we are making jewelry. Hi, Plywood. Hello, hello, hello. So glad you guys are jumping in and saying hi. Decided to do something different for the night. I can't take that heat out there. I don't. My dogs bark a lot, and then you have Toto, who he doesn't bark. He whines, and especially if he's like not right next to me, he's always whining. And so he's probably sitting right on the other side of the door, whining at me because he wants it. Oh, just got myself hooked here. Was not paying attention to what I was doing. Gotta unhook myself. There we go. Ta-da! Yeah, Arizona's hot. My mom lives in Arizona in the wintertime, and then lives in North Dakota in the summertime. So, but I'm thinking she's probably wishing she was in Arizona right now because of the tornadoes that happened there last night in North Dakota, which is unheard of, but it did. Doesn't sound like it did any damage though, which is good. I don't want it to do any damage. And I know Dominator was down there yesterday to catch them, catch the tornadoes. So I saw him on his Facebook that he was right there in Bismarck. So hopefully he caught some videos of the tornadoes. I don't know that he did. I haven't seen anything from him, but it might take him a minute to edit videos too. I know what it takes for us to edit videos. That's why I try not to do too many videos. I suck at editing. I really, really do. That's why I'd rather do a live. I don't have to edit it. It's just me. Granted, oh shoot, some of my lives should probably be edited. Yeah, I'm not good at, once I get the thread in there, I'm good. But I have to use the cheater to do it. I can't do it without the cheater because I'm almost as blind as a bat and I can't find where the thread is going. It's horrible. So I use a cheater. I really don't know the name of that thing. I just call it my cheater. It's so nice to have. And this is a good way for me to also introduce you guys to some other people that I have that are not woodworkers. But you know what? We're all one big happy family. That we are. So everybody can meet everybody. Get it to lay just right. I am getting excited. The first is getting here, which means it's going to be time to get my chainsaw. And I can't wait. I want my chainsaw really bad. So I'm excited to get it. Not going real big with it. I think I'm just going to go like a tiny little chainsaw, like an 8 or 12 inch bar, because none of my wood that I have to carve is huge. It's just not. I have baby size pieces. I have dot size pieces of wood. That's all I can say. Just dot size. That's all they are. I'm almost getting to the point. I'm going to have to turn this a little bit so I can get some more beads on here. Because, see, it's still not long enough. I still have, like, that's about halfway. So I still have a lot to go. So I have to, like, loosen it up a little bit. And I'm going to have to hopefully get it to turn. Hopefully. Kind of have to do it together, like in sync together here. And one side will turn and the other side won't. I run into this a lot. Okay, so let's tighten that down. Let's get this to lay right. Let's get it tightened up. Got a loose one here. Let's get it nice and tight. There we go. Boom. See how well that worked? Woo! I went the wrong way there. Get that tightened down. Good night, June. Have a great night and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Caleb, what are you working on making? I saw your video of, like, you putting the finishes on all your pieces. So now I'm curious what you're going to start working on now. Now that you got all them all finished up, what's going to be in the works now? And if you guys haven't, you guys got to go check out Caleb's Woodchucker's page. He's phenomenal. He does so good. He made a Mr. Peanut that is just so darn cute. He made a bear, a peace bear, which was so cool too. He has an Incredible Hulk. That's adorable. Yeah. And then you got Bear. Bear's an amazing carver too. So many. These guys do chainsaw carving and they're just amazing. So if you don't follow them, please do. Because they're cool. Everybody in here is cool. So you can always like follow everybody that's in here. Because oh, we got a knot. Everybody's so cool. I'm gonna end up pulling my thread out of my needle one of these times. It keeps catching on my hand. Yeah, there. Amadeus, what are you crying about? Well, he was upstairs crying. Because it was just him that came down the stairs. He's my chubby buddy. He's very chunky. Toto is. So, I don't know what he is whining about. Do you need in with Mom, Toto? Is that what it is? I don't know. It's cute that he runs, but after a while it gets really annoying because that's all he does. Could be worse, I guess. You could bark constantly like the other dog. Like Tinker Marie, she barks all the time. But she's blue healer. That's why she barks all the time. My guess is Toto is whining because he hears me talking and he's not right here and he can't figure out where I am. because he can't see through the door. And so he's probably whining because of that. So, I did get my piece of mulberry wood the other day, and I'm so excited to try to carve that one. That's going to be fun. That is going to be one done with the chainsaw, because that's one of the bigger pieces of wood that I do have. So it is going to be, that one's going to be definitely a chainsaw carve. Plus, it's a very hard wood. It's heavy. Usually that's my tall tale sign that it's probably pretty hard. But yeah, one of our friends went and cut down a mulberry tree, and so he brought me and Amy Jo some mulberry wood, which I'm excited for. Although I still haven't even figured out what I'm gonna, like, what my first chainsaw carving is gonna be. I think it's gonna be one of them things I'm just gonna fire up the chainsaw and just go. No rhyme, no reason. Just do it. Kind of like I do with my whittling. I'm the same way with my whittling. I have no clue what I'm making when I start, and then at the end it just turns up to be something. Like, I'll start making cuts and I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be so cool. And it turns out to be something. My carving's not so much that way. My carving I usually have planned out. Toto is annoying the husband. Amadeus, please stop.
Stop. You do not gotta go potty that. Get up here.
He's probably wanting in the chair, because he does not like, spoiled puppy, he does not think he needs to lay on the floor. He needs to be in the chair or on the bed. He just spoiled puppy. Spoiled puppy. Kind of curious how much further I have to go on this darn thing. Oh, keep catching. I need to make a different kind of a loom, because this one gets caught on a thing. Okay, let's put it there. So still have to come farther down, because it's all the way to here. So we'll have to come further down with that one. But yeah, take a little break, chat with everybody, see how everybody's doing. Don't know if I can get it to turn enough, go up enough where you guys can see. Hi, everybody. How is everybody? Don't mind my room. My room is a mess right now. I've spent more time outside than I have in my room. And probably should spend some time in my room. But yeah, that's turning out pretty cool. It's looking pretty neat. I kind of like that. I don't know about anybody else, but I like it. And then once I get the tassels on, that's going to be even better. True story. Unless he's a leap year baby, then he only has one every 4 years. I had a friend that had a leap year birthday, and she would celebrate every year. Like, she would have her birthday every year. But when it was her true birthday, it was a big deal. And she'd always joke with us that, she was so much younger than all of us, because she only had a birthday every 4 years. So technically, she was much younger than all of us. People are what? I can't quite read that. The heart is over it for some reason. I think my YouTube on my tablet needs to update, because it's not like on my phone on my phone, it doesn't cover up the words. The heart doesn't. People are funny. Yes, they are. They're funny. Oh. So see, I had these ones I did. I have tons of black beads. I need to do a lot of black. And I have a lot of the turquoise too, like in the bags. I have so many seed beads, it's kind of crazy. I think I'm going to do a bracelet too that is the gold beads, like black with gold beads. I think that'd be very, very pretty. May even do a necklace like that. I'm not sure. Oh, I gotta change how I'm sitting. My legs are going to sleep. Okay, let's get back after this. Otherwise, I'll never finish it. I'll never get done. It takes a couple hours to do these. But that's okay. I can get a couple of them done in a day. I haven't made a necklace yet, so this one's like kind of trial and error as to how long it's going to take. And then that way I know how to price it. Jewelry is so different because like you have to price it by the hours you have in it, because jewelry does take time. That's why I get a kick out of people. Like we go to like the craft shows. Amy Jo and we do craft shows together, and most of the time when I go to the craft shows, I put my jewelry out there. I don't put my woodworking out there very often. I'm just not comfortable with putting my woodworking out there yet, as I'm still very much a super duper amateur. Even though I have sold a few pieces, like I just don't put my woodworking out there. It's not me. I'm known for my jewelry around here, so I put my jewelry out, and it's funny because you get people that will say, "Well, that's kind of expensive," but they don't understand the hours that you have into it, twisting the metal and soldering and all that stuff. Like they just don't understand. They just think it's as easy as, oh, I just sat down and I whipped this up. Some pieces are like that. Some pieces I can do that. Some pieces I cannot. I had one lady complain because I do spoon rings and I sell them for $30. And she's like, really? It's just bent metal. And I'm like, yeah. If only you knew how long it takes to bend that metal. And get it to bend just right. Into the right size and shape and everything else. It is not easy. Like, I just don't understand some people. We have 11 likes already. That is just phenomenal, guys. I am so happy. As you jump down, though, make sure that you guys are hitting that like button. Show me some support. I'd much, much appreciate it. We are getting there on this necklace. It's a long old piece. I think it'd probably be easier if it was all just one color. Oh yeah. I need my 2 blocks on the end there, or it's not gonna work. Some of my beads are kind of wonky and messed up, so I can't go, my needle won't go into them. So I gotta like find the ones that my needle will go into. I need to probably separate out the wonky ones. I just haven't done that yet. Right like that. Can't wait to debut my new jewelry line. I gotta get it quite a few more pieces made before I can do that though, but I'm excited to debut it and see what people think of it. Ooh, that one was tiny. And see, and some of them are like sliver thin, some of these beads are, and I can't use them because it won't lay right. Nobody's in my chat. Nobody's talking. What's everybody's plans for the weekend? It's supposed to be like a wonderful weekend. Does anybody have any awesome plans for the 4th? I've got, every year we do a party here at my house for the 4th. My son was actually going to take over and do it this year and then decided not to. So, once again, Mom is going to do the 4th of July party. We usually get quite a few people here and shoot off some really awesome fireworks. It ends up being almost a block party because, like, everybody in our block, in our neighborhood down here, shoots off fireworks. It's crazy. But it's so much fun. Oh, yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Because it's probably Sunday there, huh, Mark? It's still, like, Saturday night here. So we still have tomorrow to go, and then it's back to the grindstone of going back to work. Which, now I'm not actually minding too bad. I did change jobs lately, recently. I finally quit UPS, and I went to go be a service writer at our local mechanic shop, which is a big change, but it's fun. Something I have never done in my life, but it's always fun to learn new things, and that's exactly what I'm doing there. I am learning so much every day, it's crazy. Like, some days I feel like my brain is on overload. But it's fun. I actually get to see people and not just boxes now. What's UPS? UPS is a shipping thing. That's kind of like the post office. UPS, they drive the big brown trucks. Yeah, I was a supervisor there and decided to give it up. Yeah, it's different going from UPS to being a service provider, or a service writer, but it's fun. I'm sure you guys have UPS there. Yeah, yeah. United Parcel Service, yep.
Where's Clear Lake, South Dakota?
Clear Lake, South Dakota? Not sure. Why? Did they have a tornado too last night?
No, 2 hours ago.
Oh, shoot. Oh, no. I'm not sure where Clear Lake is. Down by Rapid City, maybe? I'm not sure. It's weird that the Dakotas are getting the tornadoes this year. But, well, hello, Tinker Marie. You gonna come say hello? Come here. Come say hello. Come here, Toto. Come here. I don't know if you guys can see Toto. Here, I'll bring you down. This is Toto. That's my Toto. Hey, come make your debut on Facebook. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Huh. Yes. Now, you're by Mom. Are you happy now? You just gonna lay in here and be happy now? That's Toto, y'all. He's my puppy. Yeah, Dorothy and Toto. Yeah. You gonna lay here with Mom? Okay. Yeah, that's a good boy. You're a good boy. Can you get out the door? Push it. Push the door open. Can you not get the door open, Toto? I'm sure you can. If you wanted to. Amadeus, get out of stuff. Please, and thank you. You're okay. Come lay with Mom. Come lay next to Mom. Mom's live on YouTube. I can't pet you right now, honey. I know it's devastating. Do you want out the door? Hold on, let me go put him out the door. Or you want now? Okay, come on. Let's go. Push it open. There you go. Bye-bye. That's what he wanted. He thought he was missing out on something upstairs. My husband went upstairs, and so he thinks he has to go up there because he might miss out on a treat or something. As you can tell, he doesn't miss out on much. He's kind of a chunky butt. Oh, did you see what I just did? I just unthreaded my needle. So now comes the fun part. We get to thread this darn thing. There we go. Easy enough. That cheater makes it so handy. I really don't know the name of it. I just call it a cheater. Beads are not wanting to pop. There it did. Like, they're not wanting to pop in there like they're supposed to. Okay. Starting to lay wonky here. Maybe I need to straighten them out here. Sometimes you just gotta make them roll. See, now it's laying straighter. It's kind of going angly, and I didn't want that. I wanted it what in the world? Separated right there. Don't want to separate them. Want them to lay, but lay right. There we go. There we go. That looks better. It's just getting kind of wonky. We don't want wonky. 1, 2, 1. Whoops. Yeah, I had to cut the tip off my needle. It was sharp. No, I am not in Kansas. I am actually 10 miles from Kansas. Which is probably not smart, but I am. I'm 10 miles from Kansas, from the Kansas border, so yeah, it's, and I love to chase tornadoes, so, I mean, can't beat that, right? You just can't. Yes, I am. I always hear, you're not in Kansas anymore, and I was like, I know. It's always a running thing. People find out that my real name's Dorothy, or a dog named Toto, and they think it's funny. And I do too. I mean, but you can't have the name Dorothy and not have a dog named Toto. It just does not work. Don't know why, but yep, I always have to have a dog named Toto. He's actually he is the third Toto. He is Toto the third. That would be funny. Like, do the whole set. Do the Tin Man, the Scarecrow. The Flying Monkey would be the fun one to do. That would be a blast. Oh, my mouth gets so dry. I think it'd be kind of fun to do the whole set of The Wizard of Oz just because, well, I could. You know what I mean? I think that'd be kind of funny. My favorite on there is the Cowardly Lion. I love the Cowardly Lion. Oh, what's going on with my phone? It went, I may be dying on my phone, y'all. It's dark. I don't know what's going on with it. So I should probably jump off here before my phone does die. It shouldn't be dead, but it may be dying on me. So I'm going to jump off here, guys. I've already been on for over an hour. So yeah, I'm going to get this part finished up, and then I'll make the tassels and stuff, and I'll do some shorts and show you guys what it turns out to be at the end. Yeah, that does show up pretty good on camera, doesn't it? That's pretty cool. Anyway, guys, everybody have a great, blessed night. Love you. Dot out.